I can see you guys. Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you now, man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Right. We had
Awesome.
some technical issues.
It's not a show if there's no
I
problems,
knew
man. Morning, guys.
we some, hi, how are you doing?
Oh, awesome, man. How are you?
Cool, cool. We're trying to make it cool.
Working so far, man. Working so far. So, what time is it there, man?
Now it's 3 p.m. here.
Ah, okay. Very cool. Yeah. Just want to make sure I'm going to make sure I got you guys the right time. Sorry about that. So,
Probably it was misunderstanding from our side. Don't worry.
awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, first
Thank
of all,
you.
I just want to say thank you guys for sitting down with me today. I've listened to the music, read through the interviews, and one thing that really stood out to me immediately is a Hurricane on Saturn seems to resist easy categorization. Rather than
Yeah.
talking about the songs and releases, I'd love to learn more about you guys behind the project and the ideas that drive you guys. So,
Well, the main thing is that we get bored so easily. So, uh, and I know it can be a great disadvantage for us
mhm,
because in nowadays music landscape, if you don't find your niche, if you
mhm,
don't specialize on some kind of kind of product music,
mhm,
and you need to find your specific niche and just push there,
mhm,
and it's very difficult because lots of bands, lots of music, and when you're trying to shot everywhere, it's difficult to hit the target. But we cannot be any different from this because, as I told you, we we get bored, and it's impossible for us, to make just one specific genre. Like,
mhm,
okay, we're and also because lots of bands nowadays they're trying to act like they want to show themselves kind of, like the tough guys or the depressed guys, just to
mhm,
act like they're something
mhm.
or show themselves like something. We just don't give a shit about that. Like, we're just ourselves. So it's normal. Some days we are happy, some days we are mad, some days we want to party, some days we want to burn the world, like every human being. So our different emotions, it's like that, and our
Mhm.
music just it's just that. So don't expect us to just find one kind of music and push that. And as I repeat, I know this is the biggest disadvantage in nowadays music, but there's nothing we can do about that.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is the song that turned me on to you guys was One Sound, and then I was like, "Wow, this is pretty awesome." So I was listening to you, I think, on YouTube, and then I got onto Spotify and I just listened to you guys' catalog, and every song I kept having to look over. Is this still Hurricane on Saturn? It was so different. It was like you guys are dabbling into so many different genres and so many different sounds and different avenues. A lot of bands they sound the same, but even though their songs sound different, but in different tempos and everything, but you guys are so varied in every song. I literally had to keep checking, make sure I was on your guys' page. So that was very refreshing to me. So very awesome.
We're glad that you enjoying this side of our music, of our proposal. But maybe we are crazy. I don't know. Probably yes. But we see a thread linking all the songs, even the most different songs.
Hmm.
For us, we see the thread linking them. I don't know. Maybe our vocals, maybe even if we like to do different parts, we're not the kind of singers, the screaming singer, the rapping singer. We do whatever we we feel like to do. And sometimes I scream, sometimes I sing, sometimes he screams, sometimes he raps, and but it's not like something predetermined.
Mhm.
So, but we see something linking all the songs all together. Of course, from the first songs, because we have a, we're not around for a long time, but I'm aware we have a quite nice amount of songs,
Mhm.
and quite decent catalog. And if you listen to the first songs from 5 years ago or the latest ones,
Mhm.
maybe yes, it could be at some point quite puzzling. But
Mhm.
if you follow all the timeline of the evolution that we had, it could be easier, let's say, more friendly to see this connection between them.
Mhm. So where you guys are based in Italy, uh,
Yes.
obviously speak English, and I'm an Italian. Do you guys speak any other languages?
The- we, I would say Spanish because it's quite for Italian speakers.
Mhm.
Spanish is quite friendly language. So
Mhm.
if I always say if some Spanish guy speaks slowly
Mhm.
and one Italian guy speaks slowly, probably they can understand each other.
Mhm.
Most of the 80% of the so, but no, apart from that, we don't speak any. We have fun just something singing in using some German, using maybe in the future some French, who knows?
Mhm.
But no, for now it's I'd say English is enough. We should even focus more on English before thinking to trying even other language.
Gotcha. I was just curious about if when you guys perform, do you speak depending on where you are, if you sung or in English or Italian? I was just curious how that performance would go.
There's no risk because we don't play in Italy, so we just
Oh,
use English
oh, okay.
100% of
Hmm.
time.
Very awesome. So
Yeah,
when
let's say our proposal is not so, it's not very popular, I'd say, here in Italy. Italy is very, for what I see, it's very traditional
Mhm.
market, you know,
Mhm.
people here enjoying power metal or classic metal like
Mhm.
Iron Maiden and all stuff like this. All let's say all the Mediterranean countries are more traditional, less open to contaminations. To maybe North Italy, it's slightly better, but
Mhm.
still, it's not the kind of country where we aim to send out music.
Ah, gotcha. Well,
And
hopefully,
that's also another disadvantage for us, of course, because
yeah.
when you have no place to call home to play home,
Hmm.
it's difficult for even for logistic issues like if you need to take the van and all the expenses to take and travel and go to another country.
Hmm.
It's more difficult than playing, you know, in venues near to you, but that's the destiny of an Italian band at this point, I think,
Hmm.
because there's so it's so difficult for Italian bands to be appreciated in Italy
Hmm.
before getting appreciated abroad. Like first you need to get some success abroad, and after that, Italian people will starting to say, okay, oh, look at this band, they're Italian, cool, but they're not giving you any chance at first occasion.
Hmm. That I can't even, especially with how things are right now, I can't even imagine the expenses you guys have to incur just to be able to play a show. I can't even fathom that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I think in the end, this is for everyone like this now. It's
yeah.
unbearable, only unbearable. So
Yeah.
There's little we can do about this. Like
Hmm.
we just
I
have to wait and hope for better times.
yeah. Trust me, I get it. Uh, so name on the name your guys' name the Hurricane on Saturn immediately creates imagery in my mind. It's massive, it's massive, chaotic, almost impossible to fully comprehend. So has the meaning behind the name ever evolved over time, or is it kind of set in stone for you guys, and you just revere how it's going to remain like that?
No, I think it works the same. Like
Hmm.
it's nice image, like just thinking about this huge event happening right now
Hmm.
as we're speaking. This thing is real, it's happening, but we have no perception of it,
Hmm.
and but it's something so huge, so chaotic that it's just fun just imagining that something like that is happening right now
Hmm.
in our small lives, in our small existence,
Hmm.
and such enormous facts are happening.
Hmm.
And it's at some point I think it's even good to just level the pride of every one of us, like, in the end we're nothing in this life. No, 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 no need to feel like, you're superhuman, or you're something like. Okay, I must say we start from a point of view not specifically religious, like not like we are at the center of creation.
Right.
That should be clear to understand this. And at this point, you know, no need to be so proud or so thinking like we are superhumans.
Hmm.
We're just nothing in the reality, and so just chill and have fun.
All right. I like that. I like that. So if you could imagine Hurricane on Saturn were a movie instead of a band, what story would it tell?
Oh well, movie. It could be like, pirate movie in space with World War II tanks in, and I don't know, maybe Wild West, and I don't know, maybe all movies in just one. But I know it's not so friendly for someone from outside. But that's the first thing I said. Like we just get bored doing just one thing, and
Trust me, I
so
get it. I get it, man.
we just, I don't know, maybe someone can appreciate that. For
Hmm.
for sure, this is something different from anyone else.
Yeah.
So it could be disadvantage, but also advantage at some degree. If you're looking for something never, I wouldn't say something never invented, because for the reason I said before, like I don't want to be so proud, like saying we invented something, because we invented nothing in the end, but we just trying to make it like it's not predetermined, like
Hmm.
not product, like most of bands now. Just we need to do this metalcore product. We need to do this, do that, and just this because we want to be successful. We want to make money, or maybe our labels are ordering us that. We have all the freedom of the world, so we just use this freedom to do whatever we please, and we don't have no one to. We don't owe nothing to no one, so just we just do things.
And I am enjoying it so far, so keep it up, man.
Thank you.
So I've always been fascinated by the difference between who we are privately and who we are when the world who the world thinks we are. When did you guys first realize the person the audience sees and the person you actually aren't always the same person?
One answer for that. Yeah, yeah. Go.
No. It's not simple to answer this question. I guess
Let's say we just, even we have masks, we are just ourselves. Like it could be like counterintuitive, like you are wearing masks, so you are acting like someone or something. You're trying to do some kind of cosplay, but in the end, it's completely the opposite. Like we're wearing masks because we are true. We are ourselves. We can just express ourselves, just not acting like we are this or we are that. And it's just a way to be, like the name Hurricane on Saturn. It's something so counterintuitive, and I think masks are the same thing. Like we are just ourselves with these masks, and even without this, we are just like this. I mean, it could be something for people to distract from what we want to be or what people think we are. It's like, dude, just listen to the music, just enjoy the music, and don't give a shit about if we wearing masks, if we are, I don't know, blonde, brown, or tall, short, fat, thin. Just listen to the music. And mask stands there just to remind you that you have to just listen to the music and enjoy that. And today the image of artists is much more important than music itself. We all agree on that.
Yep.
And it's something like maybe to tell people, just fuck the image, just listen to the music. We're wearing masks, but it's pointless. I mean, just judge us on our music.
Yeah. So that being said, you kind of lead into one of my questions was many artists spend many years trying to define themselves. Hurricane on Saturn seems to spend just as much time avoiding definition. It seems like it's intentional because, like you said, you guys get bored, and I completely understand that. I'm always bouncing between different things. I get it, man. So here's a fun one. I think I like to ask this of people: if you could have a sit down conversation with the 14-year-old version of yourself, what would surprise that younger version of you the most about who you've become?
I don't know. Probably I will tell him, just forget about music. Try something different. Don't ever think to do music, because it's just pain, it's just suffering, just sacrifice, and don't do it. But the 14 years old me probably wouldn't understand my advice. So, because it wouldn't listen to advices in general, and probably I would be here the same.
What 14-year-old actually listens, man? So all right. So that you kind of led into my next question was every meaningful pursuit asks something from us. What does Hurricane on Saturn cost you? And I want to clarify, I'm not talking financially speaking. what have you had to sacrifice emotionally, mentally, or personally to build this project?
Yeah, that's also nice question. We're pushed by the desire, maybe the dream to make people understand that there is something
Mhm.
beyond the product, the predetermined thing that we are sold every day, like from the companies, from everything. Like they're deciding what we like, what we should like, what how we should think. Our aim is just to trying to break this into people head. Like I don't know. I just want to use my brain. I just want to judge by myself. I just want to decide by myself if something is good or something is bad or something is fake or something is true.
Yeah.
And that's the only purpose the engine that keeps us going, because of course it's not for fin- financial satisfaction. We're doing this, of course. and, and I don't know that maybe we're crazy to dream about that something like that could happen in the future, but we're trying to do our part on this.
Mhm. I can honestly tell you, man, if our passions actually paid for themselves, everybody be millionaires, man.
Yes.
All right. So I'm just curious about this one. This is another one of my favorite questions to ask bands. What has been your best and or weirdest fan interaction so far?
Our best what? Sorry.
Your best or weirdest fan interactions so far?
Uh, I don't know. Our fans are few, but they're like very very close to us. Like we have like tight connection with them.
Mhm,
Of course, like any small band, of course,
mhm.
it's easier. For superstar. It could be more difficult to act like this. I understand this, but we like to have a relation with our fans because we don't feel them like fans. They're just brothers, like, or friends,
Mhm.
and we're just trying to do something different, just to break the standard industry flow. I don't know if I can explain this correctly, but it's just to create an alternative community to the mainstream
Mhm.
and the mainstream ways to manipulate minds. So our fans are just friends and nothing weird, nothing particularly
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
The, I don't
No, no, nothing
so,
particular.
nothing particular so far.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
And who knows, in the future, maybe.
I think I lost your audio, man.
You hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah. Okay. I hear you now. It just went like dead silent for a second. Sorry about that. All right. So, all right. Here, let's see here. I was just curious. All right. So I'm sure you guys know that a tomato is fruit, it's not a vegetable. Does that make ketchup a smoothie?
If- I don't know. We're not so fan of that. I don't want to be like rude, but we're Italians, so we have different tastes, for eating. It's nothing we want to to be like to show off on this, but we have organic ingredients in general, so we're very our food is very there are strict rules, and it's really lots of controls on the production of food and ingredients. And but yes, I think in the end we can do ketchup from anything in the end with
I was just making a joke because it's a if you blend up the tomatoes, is it a smoothie like you do with fruit? So it was just a one of those off the wall questions, man. See how you think. So when we were texting, I said about how my father-in-law and my wife are from Italy, and I made the mistake of calling a specific pasta noodles. And he's like, no, this is, and I said, yeah. And then he said something else. Those are noodles too. And the face this man gave me, oh, it was like I committed a cardinal sin. So
yes, we have lots of names for pasta. I don't even know all of them because too many of them. And every time I go to the supermarket, I found something new pasta. Even I discover new names every time I go to the supermarket. So not big deal in the end.
That's awesome. It's I love watching the videos of like the old Italian women making the noodles and making the pasta in the morning and stuff. It's just you can tell that they love what they do, and yeah. So let me see here. So kind of out there kind of question for you because you're mentioning like the space and everything. If you discover an abandoned satellite drifting through space. Inside is a single recording that will represent humanity to an alien civilization. What Hurricane on Saturn song do you choose and why?
Well, that's a big responsibility. I think we don't deserve all this responsibility. Like, don't judge humanity on us because we are
We are freaks.
we're freaks. The least indicated to represent humanity. But I don't know what song. Probably. I would use Mozart. Come on, don't use Hurricane on Saturn for this task. Use Mozart, Beethoven, something like that.
I'm trying to get you guys out there, man. I'm trying to get you as much exposure, even to other civilizations. So I'm curious, what's the most important thing about Hurricane on Saturn that journalists and maybe even the fans consistently miss?
I think the biggest thing that we miss is some Italian scene, like supporting Italian bands. Like, I mean, German bands are really supported by German magazines, German companies, and I'm not speaking about the audience or people listening, or because they don't care about that. But I mean, all the structures, the industry structures that British bands are pushed and supported by the British music structure. Swedish bands the same. I mean, every country in the world supports its own bands, but not Italy. Like,
really,
there is no real support for Italian bands from. I mean, it's like tribes. You need to be friend. You need to lick asses and just doing blowjobs and to please, we are so good. Please take me into your magic circle to have some exposure from little magazines or websites or even booking agency. They're just even venues. They're just looking at for foreigner.
Friends, old friends.
Yes, but I mean, there is no culture like, we're Italian and we support Italian bands.
Mhm.
Never happening. So that's a big disadvantage, like
Mhm.
respect bands from any other country,
Mhm.
because you have to just to count on your strength. But I mean, we are not asking for any favor. Just don't expect to have some support from your country. That's it. You just have to. You when you start a band, you need to know that you just need to aim to other countries,
Mhm.
and of course, other countries they if they have some spots on festivals or anything, of course they have some preferences for local bands.
Mhm.
It's obvious. And so we are the outsiders of the world in the end, because we don't have, as I told you in the beginning,
Mhm.
there is no real home for us. Like we're away. Every match we're playing away.
Mhm. That's surprising that Italy is not more supportive of not just you guys, but Italian bands in general. That's actually very concerning.
But I mean, there are some structures, but you have also need to approach them like they're making you a favor. Just they want to feel like they are the kings and you're nothing. Like, oh, I'm so needy of you,
Yeah.
please consider me, because their egos it's fed with this, with bands trying to plea for something. And but I mean, in the end, we grew up in this context, so it's not disappointing.
Yeah.
In the end, we just know how it works, and we're
Well,
doing the same.
I have to commend you because the way you got, like you're saying, you knew that structure wasn't there. You knew that support wasn't there. And still, like you said, you're being true to yourselves and you're pushing through anyways. And that's huge. That is absolute determination. And I applaud that very much so. And it comes through in the music, man. Like I said, you can tell that you guys love what you're doing, and I love, like I said, I love how you guys don't confine yourself to one genre, one sound. You guys are constantly experimenting, and people in the audience, we can tell when somebody's doing it for the money and faking it versus showing who you are through your sound. You guys are definitely there.
Thank you, thank you.
Very cool. Well, I do have a question. I wanted to make sure. Do you guys have anything coming out? Any albums? Any shows coming up you want to promote?
We just released our new EP, five
Mhm.
songs, and we just released them one by one. And the last one just dropped like the beginning of this month, so
Mhm.
it's quite fresh. And nothing new for now. Just we just now taking our holidays,
Mhm.
and maybe something new will come out. And I think in the for the next year, probably something will happen. But for now, we're just taking our holidays now.
Awesome. Well, when you guys got something lined up, like if you have a tour coming up or you got another release coming up, hit me up, man. We can definitely do another interview and promote it. Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem, guys. I really, like I said, I really appreciate you taking time today for me, and I'll get this posted and get you guys some listeners over here in the States, man.
It was a pleasure for us too.
Very cool, man. Thanks, guys. You have a good rest of your day, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.